Good evening, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. My name is Pooks, and tonight we're going to be continuing on with our Dyson Sphere. Yeah, tonight specifically we're going to do some quantum chippies, some quantum chips. Quantums are the name of the game tonight. Now, where we've left off last night, we had these three things. We have three objectives. We want to put down quantum chips. We want to do Dyson Sphere components, and then we want to still start building carrier rockets. So we literally have three jobs. That's all we got to do. Three jobs. Now what I'm thinking is I'll use this little bit of space here, given that, you know, it's not too far away from where we're starting. Feel a little bit lazy. It's right on the equator, you know. That's enough reasons. Do I really need a reason? I'm not sure I do. Alright, so quantum chips. For these we only need two things. We've got one of them just to the north of us. The other one is being built on a different planet. Every 6 seconds though. Every 6 seconds we're going to build a quantum chips. So let's get out our trusty calculator. So 1 divided by 6 times 1.5 times 1.25 equals 0.31, meaning that I'm going to need 90 of these bad boys to do a full 30 a second. However, quantum chips, I mean, these take forever, right? And a lot of sophisticated stuff. These less so, but still. So, I'm not even sure that I'll end up doing rows. Oh, we need to go pick up some more. Yeah, let's pick up some more before we get started on this. Need to go to Arrakis launch and grab some supplies. If I can see my way through this Dyson sphere in the way. Is that like a passing noise then? Like a whew. Sounded a bit like one, which you shouldn't hear in space, but hey, I'll take it. It was cool. Don't let realism get in the way of a good game feature. I mean, we are making Dyson spheres after all. So yeah, we're definitely going to need things. So let's grab belts. Belts are always necessary. Let's grab, say, half the available sorters too. And we're going to need a chunk of assemblers. This one. There we go. I do feel like I do have too many of these. Yeah, we'll grab these as well. Right. Just drop them back in. Don't need them right at this second. We'll grab these and drop them back in as well, and we'll grab some more of these. Much better. We could also use some more interstellar transports, I feel. Alright, so we'll grab another 100? Another 100. Seems like a good move. Yeah, we'll grab what's in there actually. That's fair play. Alright. Back to sophisticated, sir. And hopefully don't get shot on the way. Oh man, I'm trying my best to too. Just flying through that solar sail stream. I don't think you can get shot. Not at this point in this game. Oh. Here we go. Alright. Now have I ended up at the right place? Yeah, I have. Ah, how good's that? How good is that? Huh. Much better. Not concerned of running out of them now. Now we'll make use of these power supplies. So 1, 2, there's 2 inputs on these, and we'll do about the same distance. So 15. That makes a total of 30. We'll keep going down for a little bit more. That 60. 60 is what I think we're going to get until we hit the lava pit of doom and the iron vein of must-keepiness. Alright, so this is going to make it a little bit awkward in terms of outputs, but I can probably put it up there and we'll be okay. So, plane filters, whoppers, processors, and paint are the things that we'll be demanding here. Oh, come on, 500. Definitely don't need 12,000 warpers. We'll set that to 100. Local demand, remote storage, local demand, remote storage, and demand. Ooh, was a little bit concerned for a second there that nothing was going to happen. Like, no! And it's got power. It looks like it's got power. We'll juice it up there a little bit more though. There you go. Go get things. At 100% please. And you can enable warp it too as well. Alright. Now this is something where I can technically make this really big. But I think I'm just going to do 3 rungs of these because ultimately, I mean I can always expand it for a start, but they're all kind of, well, those plane filters in particular are expensive components. So we're just going to start with this, and then we will move on. It might be that I change this. Could even be probable that I change this. But for the time being, this is what it is. I'll hook those up like so. And we're done. Alright. Not done really. We're done with that part of it. Alright. So let's do this. Keep on building this one. Not doing the blueprint trick where I can just extend it out that way. It might be a little bit far off the edge there as well, so just snip off the edge. There we go. Alright. Now we'll set you to be quantum. Also, in some good news for our frames per second, I think I may have mentioned it last night, but in case I didn't, planning on an upgrade for my GPU. Now, I can't do a whole rig upgrade, I'm thinking, but the graphics card is going to get a boost. Because that is what is capping out at the moment. Maybe after that it might need to be, you know, CPU might be the next thing. See if we can improve that situation. Possibly RAM. RAM would actually be more useful in my actual work as opposed to gaming. Because I do a lot of analytics sort of stuff and that is RAM hungry. But that is the plan, so that we will have better streams and I will have a better gaming experience, which is probably the more important thing as far as I'm concerned. Alright, quantum chippies, here we go. That's not a huge factory, it's not the biggest, it's not the greatest. Not the best, but it is mine. And yeah, hang on. Oh, I made too many outputs. Alright, that's fine. I can just chill there till I need more. Go. Well, the quantum chip's starting to be built now. We can just run down here and start or finish doing this. Not seeing any flashing yellow signs as well, which is fantastic in terms of the power situation. Apparently I understood the assignment up top. Also, we seem to be very well in sync. Oh, hang on. No, I'm looking at... Yep, never mind. There's still that couple of seconds delay. Watching it in the browser on Stream Manager just seems to be... You can tell there's a delay there, as opposed to watching it on can't speak tonight. OBS, where it's all kind of being recorded instantly, as you kind of expect as well. Now we're getting more flashing yellow signs here, so we're just kind of sneaking in another power pole. And we are good. Alright, drop you in. Local man, remote storage, and you're supplying everywhere. Cool. Cool. GG. You do need power, so we'll supply you with that. Do that. Excellent. Well, that was quick. And that's the thing about this game, you know, it gets quicker and quicker and quicker, especially with the blueprint function. I mean, even now, all we're doing is just putting down rows of stuff, which makes it extremely easy to do. I think I've underestimated the output capacity of these things as well. Maybe it's just me, but it could be that they've stored up a few things. But I didn't think each of these would be 30 a second, right? But maybe it is. Maybe not 30 a second, but it's certainly piling on those chips. Okay, we're getting gaps. That's good. Gaps are what we want to see ultimately. And we got the quantum chippies. Alright, that's one off our wish list. Bloop. Next one is Dyson sphere parts. We might end up having a very short stream tonight if I achieve all my goals. You know, might just go to bed early. Who knows? Alright. We might even get as far as rockets. Booyah. So these, I think, are something that's going to take up a little bit of space. I'm going to first flatten out some area for us. But ultimately, we're going to put it up here, I think. There. Alright. So, this recipe, every 8 seconds. So it's even worse than the frames, but not quite as bad as the plane filters. While I'm here, I might as well put down the necessaries. Now you might be wondering why I'm giving these guys like both logistics things as well, because someday this might actually be wanting to send those parts elsewhere. Maybe. Depending on what happens on other planets and that sort of thing, it is a possibility, I think. But that day is not today. Today we will be doing 1 divided by 8 times 1.5 times 1.25 gives us 0.23, right? So if we want to do 30 a second here, I think, yeah, 120 of these bad boys per row to do 30 a second. And that's not even taking into consideration our inputs here as well. So that's an input of 3, isn't it? Yeah, alright. This is one of those. One of those. I'm thinking we might do rows of 60. And just accept that it's basically going to output less than what we're really hoping for. Just going to get rid of that. I know that rockets are going to be my next thing. And then just do multiple rows of it, rather than trying to wrap whole way down. I also know that I'm going to need, like, for every 3 rungs, I'm going to need multiple ones of these. So it's going to be like, yeah, I'm just thinking this through, sorry, in my head. I know I'm not making a terrible lot of sense here, but there is activity inside my brain, I promise. So what I'm thinking is that ultimately doing shorter ones might actually be better, because those logistics are going to need to demand things, and if our demand is not, you know, some of the parts take a while to get here, that sort of thing, then it's actually better to have multiple logistics stations kind of catering for that, rather than large rungs, at which point they'll never run to their full capacity anyway. That's basically what's going through my head, is that this might not be a bad thing, doing smaller ones. Alright, so to build these, we're going to need these, we're going to need solar sails, we're going to need frames. That's right. And then we're gonna want some paint and some warpers. So to that. Look demand, remote demand. Give you some of these, give you some of these. We're out of power. Ooh. I cannot do it, Captain. There's not enough power. Hopefully there's someone who understands that reference. I've just realized that, oh, what if I'm just too old? Ah, that would be why. We're out of batteries, apparently. Please tell me there's some coming in. And yeah, let's change this so it's gonna warp a little bit faster. We can demand some warp. Maybe a little more number of batteries too. It's cool. It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. Just gonna hook this up and just ignore our chronic power problem and hope that it goes away. No, we won't hope. We will do something about it. It's just now is not the time to be doing the thing about it. Come on. There we go. Alright, just building these guys down. I'll need to finish off the last few belts over here. And yeah. Those guys in, and we're gonna be good. Now, let these guys do their thing as well, but while I'm down here, we also want to start setting these up. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 rungs of these, as well as our paint out the back, so let's set the paint up first. And then solar sails, and then frames. Chips. Solar sails. Frames. And then finally, chips. Solar sails. Frames. Then we want proliferation state. Ah, no. Oops. Proliferation stations. Oh man, I'm just stuffing it up. I can't say it. I can't place it. There we go. That's better. Things are back on track now. Momentary glitch, people. Momentary glitch. Keep putting them down. Alright. Get them up to L2. How did I muck that up as well? Tonight is not my night. That's alright. We're maybe under control again. There we go. Get rid of that. And just because that would have gone into my inventory, I don't need paint in there. There it is. Drop that in there. Alright, so we have a line of frames. That's not going to be 30 a second output, but it is going to be maybe 15 a second, I think. there should be 60 of them, and then we're going to use the blueprint tool to drop down another couple of rungs of them. And then we should be able to do this. Make it all work. Got power problems. Not unexpected. Have more batteries come in. Yeah, they started coming now, so that's all good. And we upped the amount that it was going to request, so we are all fine. And now we just need to put in power, among other things. Feel like this is going a lot faster, so either just time was really slow. Yeah, I have been streaming for half an hour. Okay, maybe just time feels like it's going fast tonight. Maybe that is a thing. Either way, I think we're gonna go for rockets. Cause I'm a rocket man. I'm definitely not Elton John. If that's what you came here to see, then I'm sorry to disappoint you. That man sure as shit ain't streaming. Alright, that gives us Dyson sphere components. They're all running down here. We're getting plenty of the stuff coming in into our factory. And that's gonna load up here. Cool. Story bro. Alright. Rockets. Rockets are the last thing that we need to do, but we can start doing them. Now, I want to expand out this Dyson sphere component section here, so I'm thinking I'm going to try and squeeze in our rockets here. Again, because rockets are they're gonna require a lot, right? So, I don't think we're gonna be able to have really the capacity to build a large factory of it, or not one that's working. So, on that basis, we just put it to, you know, a little bit to the south of our quantum chippies. Nom 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 chips. Alright. So we can do that. And then put it here. Okay, yeah. So this is our working space. It's not huge, I must admit. I was actually expecting it to maybe a little bit bigger than that, but oh well. 3 inputs, 1 every 6 seconds, so... See, I might want to expand it. No, I can't right at the second, right, because this... And we also have power problems. Come on. Why? Are they all switched on? No, you're not. You're running out of batteries. You desperately need more batteries. Yep. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna fill up what we've got. Just ignore all the problems. I'll do another quantum chip thing somewhere else if I need to. Actually, can I maybe just do this, right? Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to put a second one. Look, what was I thinking? Alright, cool. Reluctance over. Now I do need to get rid of you because you're in the wrong place. I'm going to put you up further north here. There we go. So, we're going to need deuteron fuel rods. We're going to need... I think it was quantum chips. And we're going to need Dyson sphere components to build you guys. Memory? Yeah, I'm right. Yay, I like being right. Alright, blue and warpers. Put that thing down there. Just so I can't see. Just so we have some guidelines on when to build these things. Hi there. Yeah, I think that'll be about the right place. Alright, we can do 15 at least. Maybe we'll get to 30. Can't do 30. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can do 10 once we shore up whatever the problem here is. Alright, rungs are 25. Not my normal, but okay, we'll work with that. We can work with that. Right. This. We're gonna need some power, of which we are now we're just frickin' flat out of power, right? So we're definitely gonna need to sort that. Maybe it will need some local antimatter sort of things happening. Just more batteries in the whole circuit because I'm starting to turn on more things. That would probably make a bit more sense, right? Things start running and power gets demanded. Alright. These guys. And then finally, gonna want some of these. And then blue paint. Out the back. just hook these guys up. And yeah, I haven't actually set up the rocket things. Alright, we'll need inputs. Inputs and outputs. Ah! Run this down like so. Oh, I haven't even finished this side of it. Come on, dudes, keep up. Alrighty then. Autosave. No! Seriously wondering where my next load of batteries will actually arrive. Ah! That's too far. Too far. Alright. Drop you down. Drop you down. I think that's gonna be like heaps of rockets for now. For now, we want more. Just for the time being. This is going to be ridiculous amounts of rockets if I can actually get this running all the time. Part of the reason, the thing that I'll need to do, of course, is make sure it has the power to be running all the time, which I seem to have snuffed up. Batteries? Yeah, it's all dark. Barely got two of these guys going. Not being delivered. This is what I would say is a bad sign. So we're gonna finish this off, and then we're gonna go find out what's going on with our whole battery supply to this system, because it doesn't look like it's great. Alright, running out of batteries. Ain't good. Alright. So, once we have stuff again, then this thing here is going to start filling up with rockets and going to ship them around to where those rockets need to go. Man, yeah. Warp around. Actually, you know, you can just be at the normal 12 actually. I don't mind if you slowpoke in the local system. Cool. Alright. So, let's head out to Arrakis launch and see why we ain't getting no power coming in. These factories need power. Well, they're all working, but are they charging at the maximum rate? Yes, they are. So, my best guess from that is we ain't got enough batteries coming around. Yeah, you got 1200 incoming. You're about to send some out. You have plenty of batteries. Right? Whereas you could use a few more. I'm gonna go how to deal with this. I don't want equal batteries all around. I'm wondering if I can do kind of something like that. And then when you have too many batteries, you can also do this. Maybe that'll just kind of even itself out, because it's still going to go out that middle part, maybe. Or is it just going to go around in circles? Feels like it's just going around in circles. Yeah, that didn't work the way I'd hoped it would. Can I prioritize this one? Okay, can it be a priority filter? These. I feel like if I do this again, it's just gonna fix itself. And really, I want batteries coming out of here, right? Alright, hang on. There's gotta be a way to do this. Oh, I know. The trick is not going to be putting it out in there, but rather using this as a secondary supply belt, like so. Come on, there we go. Right. And you also filter out batteries like so. Then you can be a secondary supply belt there. When you do have batteries, of course. At the moment you don't, we're waiting on some. But let's pretend you have. Yep, going out that way, going out this way. Cool. Now, let's just remote demand some in, right? Off you go, warping things. Off you go. I'm really hoping they didn't just steal from the local... From Camelforge... No, not Camelforge. Where is it? MIM. The MIM system. If they're stealing from the MIM system, I'd be very upset. Nah, they're just going to a Chiniwa. $8,000 batteries, that's kind of a nice haul. I kind of wish could do more though. Apparently my mall's out of something maybe. Or it just hasn't recovered from the last time I yoinked a whole heap of batteries out of it. I feel like more the likely scenario. So we just stick around until those batteries arrive. They should be coming from, yeah, that's probably one of them, I think. Should be coming from Big Brain. I can't see a battery sort of looking one. Oh, yeah, that'll be them. They're all clustered together. They're that purpley color. Alright. So that should infuse a whole heap of charged batteries into the system. That is the point at the moment. I was thinking the reserve supply might be our issue more than anything else. Just set this to local demand. Now, the other thing I should be doing here is saying, hey, if you're going to supply, you can damn well do it on a speedy basis, right? That'll help things too. Also, 100% load of drones, please. Where are these Oh, here they come. Here they come. Alright, let's watch the transfer. Yeah, zoomy things. Put that back to storage. These guys are off now supplying those batteries. And doing so in a speedy and professional manner. Alright, that should help out with our power supply issues, and likewise that should help out with our rocket issues. Yeah! We can hopefully see this thing's head explode a little bit more. But let's just also... What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I want to know how this Dyson sphere is going. That's right. Okay, so you're about halfway there. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely need more rockets to speed this thing up. Pew 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 pew. Right, let's just go check on Sophisticated Sir. See how that's going. How are you doing on a time check too? We are 48 minutes in. Cool. Oh, pardon me. Zoom. Ah, graceful like a swan. Now we're missing something. What are we missing? Yeah, I thought as much. I thought as much. Need more of you guys. Now the problem isn't so much that you're not producing, it's just that you can't keep up. Set you to 100% because there's no point. Now what we're going to do is copy you. Right. I like your style, you just are not stylish enough. So we're gonna make you more stylish. Not even sure that makes sense. But it does now. Right, yep, that's everything we want. We're gonna use it now. And we're gonna plug it right below our existing sort of thing. Alright, what have we got? Collision. It's alright, we can deal with that. We're gonna deal with it by not grabbing that logistics station just yet. our capacity here. And we're 300 things out as well, so that's something to be aware of. Can I rotate, please? I just want to be able to see, sir. Yeah, that works. Maybe. Too close? How about here? Too close? How about here? Hey! Alright, what are we missing? Sorters. Okay. Not that bad. Some of these, give me some of these. Maybe juice up your power a little. Tell you to warp a little bit faster. 100% load on drones, you know the drill. It'd be nice if you could change like your set defaults. I mean, I know it copies across on blueprints and everything, but just even the set defaults would be nice. Alright, hang on. Fix those first. And see if I can get it in here. This is a problem with these things. Alright, we're just gonna delete those out. Tell it to hook up. And then put them back in. Much better. Hey. That means our logistics stations and our drones and rockets and everything can have more. Yep, 14,000 storage now. Cool, cool. Now, downside of that is everything just turned on to make more, I'm pretty sure. Like they all said, oh, we can fit more, better switch on. Alright, we'll get this laid down because we're here, might as well do it, and then we'll go grab some more sorters. And I think we'll be coming close to the end of the stream at that point. I mean, we're still a ways off, don't get me wrong. I want to keep it within an hour, keep things friendly, easily digestible. You know, become the arrowroot biscuit of streams. But even the partially constructed stuff here is going to start helping out straight away. we have a power problem again. Who would have thought? I would have thought, but can't get no satisfaction. Everything just... Oh. Yeah, we got a bad power problem in that everything is switched on and we still can't power everything. Yes. Yes. Alright. Head back to Arrakis launch to grab those sorters, because we're going to need them anyway. Hello, Vacuum. Good to see you again. It doesn't look like our power solution is really working out well. Ugh. Damn it. Slow down. Aim up and speed up. Yep, good. Alright. What am I here for? Sorters. Here we go. I'm gonna use 300, so let's grab that much. Need more belt soon too, so I might as well pick up some more. Now, the other thing that we've worked out is that we don't have power or enough. So you could tell it to consume antimatter directly on the planet, but I really wanted to have this kind of set up, but I don't think it's going to work. Oh, there's a fair bit of interplanetary traffic too. Go have a look at our power grid. Just kind of analyze what it needs. Maybe I've just made this too short. No, it looks like a full discharge station. Okay. Talk power to me. 61% satisfaction. So let's get our stats up. I normally don't need to do this. Local planet over the last 10 minutes. Tell me about the last hour. So, consumption demand is this. Then we've got discharge. So we've got a maximum of 2.16 in discharge. And we're peaked out. Here, in terms of, we need another gigawatt. Do a discharge station, but I really don't think it's going to do what we were after. And I suspect the reason why it's not going to do what we're after is because as soon as these miners turn on, they're probably Yeah, there it says a gathering speed of 300%. It's probably unnecessary actually. I don't know why that was yoinked up. Maybe because I wanted to consume faster or something. Yeah, probably. It'll help a little bit, just getting these back to kind of normality. A little bit. Yeah, I think I am gonna need something a bit better in terms of power output, or a second discharge station. I mean, let's face it, Arrakis launch is not going to need all of the space for launching stuff into orbit around the sun. So maybe I just make another one. Power discharge. Vein there, but I'd get away with it there if I just filled in a little bit of that lava. Could also just put down magma plants, I guess. I mean, I'm filling in most of the magma though, which makes it problematic to get power from it. Discharge there. Really? At the end there. It's also having collision problems. I think it actually needs to be down a rung, maybe. Probably there or something. Nope, too close to the advanced and collision problems again. There. Foundation support. Come on, give me a break here. There we go. And of course I don't have all the things that's necessary. So what's been happening, Vacuum? Haven't seen you for a bit. Hopefully had a good Easter. Go pick up more supplies. Oh, I haven't even finish off that factory. Actually, I should do that in a second. We'll just let it lay down these belts first. Alright. From here, go find the rest of that. There we are. These guys need their sorters. Alright, that expands out our frame factory. We still need to get our power thingy done. What is this actually producing at the moment? Bugger all of those rockets are being produced. And it's all about the Dyson Sphere components. I think, hang on, no, it's got everything. Why aren't you guys making things? Hello? Ah, it's not about that, it's about this little break here. Man! All this time, I thought I'd just... Yes! Turn on my rocket factories! Turn on! Nice. Now we got some rockets going. Now, unfortunately, that's actually going to screw with our satisfaction a little bit more, but that's okay. We know that we have a power problem. But we do have rockets being launched up and away. Which is fantastic. Drop these in. Our frames are going to be an next problem. Apparently we're not keeping up with those. Where's our local frame factory? It should be on this planet. Casimir's frames. Oh, no wonder we've only got a... Oh no, we've got a couple of rungs of these. So what are you... You're at a carbon nanotubing. The familiar refrain of not having enough carbon nanotubing. That sounds about right. Well, let's head to June and find out why that's the case. Because that is where our carbon nanotubes are made. And we can see if it's just going to be a supply sort of issue, as in not enough factories, or if it's going to be a supply issue that relates to not enough inputs to our existing factories. Alright, that's organic crystals, so... Where? Your graphene. Carbon nanotube. Carbon nanotube. Yeah, you're flowing in. Yeah, it's just not enough factories. It is definitely sending in those carbon nanotubes as fast as they can. So I think the local is demanding it. Really? Oh. I think Stella's demanding it too. Is it going to? I have one of these locally maybe? It's the only other thing I can think of that might be here that wants it. Oh, we got a problem down there actually, so let's fix that. Yep. Drop that down. 2. That'll help somewhat. Only a little bit. It's only a couple of factories that are affected here. But every little bit will count. Something is demanding it on a drone level. That's weird. You. And we got plastic. Ah, it's our paint factories. That makes sense. Cool. Even our paint supplies are actually being tested here. Kind of. I mean, we do have plenty of it. They are certainly being made to work. Yeah, they are being definitely made to work. Right. Okay, we could have a paint problem. Oh god. I don't want to have a paint problem. Alright, one problem at a time. We're gonna need more carbon nanotubing. Grab. Now, finish off this power converter thingy. You can do stuff around carbon nanotubing. Next. Hello, autosave. And off to launch we go. All right. Only 36, so not that many. Grab 85 just to be sure. And I'm going to be doing carbon nanotubing. I'm going to need more of these again. So I'll grab a heap while I'm around. I'll go back to sophisticated. And make sure that's not going to be slowed down due to power. It can be slowed down due to other things. Wait, did I? Oh, no. I was thinking that I had overshot it. And that was definitely not the case. Yeah, there we are. There's what we want to build. Cool. Alright, that'll help with our power on the planet, but not with our supply problems. Apparently we also have a hydrogen problem. Casimir crystal problem as a result. We do have a Casimir crystal problem as a result. I mean, so many problems, so little time. Alright. So, that's the case. Let's yeah, you're transiting stuff. Reasonable demand as well, actually. Surprising enough. Alright. So let's just do some local collectors of hydrogen that can then spread that hydrogen lava to the planet. Wish I had more of these actually, but hydrogen, remote demand, here's your things. Give me some of these. Your supply locally. And we'll, because we're just low on them, give you 10 of them. Then the same thing is going to be here. Remote demand. And have some warpers. And the drones that I've got left in my pocket. Alright, so these guys are going to take off and go for orbital collectors. Hopefully. Or somewhere else that supplies hydrogen. Either or, I don't really mind. Most likely they should be going to the local gas giant, which is in the MIM system. Specifically to, I think it's Chiniwa is the gas giant here. Should have some local pickups. Alright, they'll start supplying those local stations when they have smaller gaps available. Now the other thing that seems obvious for us to do is hook up these miners because they're starting to get a bit more demand. And it will be actually worthwhile hooking these things up. Sure they get some power. Missed a bit here. Go there, turn it on. But we'll get those miners up and operational. Sending their goods away. Okay, so that gets us a little bit of more rocket production. Not heaps, largely because of supply problems. Deuteron fuel rods? Really? That's my supply problem? Can I make a factory? I can't remember where I made a factory of those things though. Yeah, have another 6. There's a problem in terms of just not remembering where I did that. Feels like a middling lesser. Oh, whoa. Oh my god. We have had a launch, people. It is lift off here. That's what we want to see. I'm pretty sure it's middling is where we want to go look at those Deuteron fuel rods and say, hey, what the hell? I'm guessing it's just going to be a supply issue again, because there's no real nearby fractionation planet. Oh, no, it's a power issue. Yep, this remote power setup is not working apparently. There's our fuel rod factory. Desolate and empty because it has no power. Right. Well, if I'm going to give it power, it was a nice try, but it needs something more consistent than batteries. So, for this to work now, I'm going to want artificial suns. These guys. Grab a couple hundred of them. I do feel like I want to grab something else as well. Hang on. Grab these, drop it back. That is going to be at least a few batteries just to make sure those artificial suns can start. So, thanks. Back to middling. Also, we can appreciate the massive amounts of launches happening here. I mean, not massive, not all of them are going at the moment. It's good to see them starting to fill up again. So yeah, we've got 6 whoppers left. Come back, planet! I always gonna set up our supply of power first. And you know what, it can be here. You're gonna want some walkers. And you're gonna want antimatter fuel rods. Give you some of these so you can get your own. Got a supply coming in now anyway. And then we'll chuck down artificial suns here. And realistically speaking, this means the end of our power supply problems. Because these things supply power like nothing else. The only reason we had problems is because I was being a little bit stubborn. To use the transfer systems. What's the output that it should be able to do? Can't remember. Here though, we'll just give it a round of Kickstarter things. Turn on something, hopefully. That's awfully close. Gonna antimatter yet? Alright. So you're supplying it? Yep, cool. Alright, so we can put these batteries to good use. So you weren't that far off in getting a new launch of batteries, but there you go. These are all switching on, or some of them are, as soon as it gives us enough fuel. Come on. No? Still no power? Apparently these batteries aren't enough to just switch something on. Wow. You batteries? Who has batteries? Batteries, please. Are you slow boating? Oh, if that's it, it's gonna take forever. Is there a way we can get these stars just switched on a little bit faster? the circuit somehow. I think I might be able to if I just do this, this. This. Right. It feels like we've got an isolated circuit. It's not going to help me though, because I used all my solar panels up here. Please, sun, come up. We just need this to happen. Alright, that should be enough to turn it on as soon as the sun comes up. It's either that or the batteries will come in and this whole thing will be moot. I also need to remember to put these back. I'm wondering how many worlds have just switched themselves off and I've not been able to recover them now. Yeah, we know you're overloaded. Just need some sun. How's that slowpoke? Slowpoke battery. Can't even see it from all the rockets being launched. Oh, God knows. Oh, yeah, it made it. Alright. Oh well, worth the shot. Well, we'll switch these guys back on. We still don't have enough satisfaction. Wow. Alright, when I make factories, apparently I make them power hungry. That's okay. We can do another run. A bigger run. A better run. That run. Alright, like so. Maybe the other way. Yeah, the other way looks better. I'll choose a place with all the veins. Alright, that should help a heap as well. We're nearly at 100% satisfaction. That's with these guys discharging too. Wow. I'm using so much power. Or demanding so much power. It is one demanding factory. Alright, that's alright. We're gonna do more. More is needed, then more we shall supply. Because you're not needed to be on. Alright. That's better. That's what we're more used to. They're starting to turn on because these guys are turning off. Yeah, so every so often it's going to get a supply of batteries. Looks like it's going to use a discharge first before it uses this. That's alright, I can deal with that. Cool, alright. So we definitely went past the easily consumable sort of things. Epsilon132 as well, thank you very much for the follow, greatly appreciated. Sorry it's a little bit late, it was 31 minutes ago. Shows how on the ball I am tonight. However, we have hit, I think, our stream limit at 1 hour and 40 minutes. Right, I meant to go for an hour. That's what this game's like. Just sucks you in. Alright, now we've got more traffic happening. We also have our Dyson sphere under construction a little bit faster here. How are we going on layers now? Halfway. Yeah, it's a bit over halfway is our best at the moment still. That's all good. I think it's all starting to come together and we certainly have a far more steady stream of rockets coming in, grabbing the things they need. Yeah, these Deuteron fuel cells will be helping out massively now. Yeah, not enough Deuteron. Deuterium. Not too surprising again, it's a supply issue. Well, I'm going to steal some of these too because I know I'm running out. Okay, but I could keep going easily, really easily keep going. This is where we're going to shut it off for tonight. Thank you very much everyone for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Oh, that's a pretty preview. Let's leave it on that. I hope you did enjoy tonight's stream. If you did, you can always drop me a follow. I always appreciate those, and you can continue to watch our journey as we go through and cover every single system in this star cluster with a Dyson sphere. That's our goal of this series. My name is Pooks. If you do want to see previous episodes, you can go check me out on YouTube as well. I export all my streams for this series out there, not for other ones. So I'm getting a little bit more choosier. For example, where I've been playing Anno, I haven't really been exporting that one. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Good night, and I will see you in the next stream tomorrow night. Cheers.